Did you know that average Ontario driver actually pays $2,000 every year for their car insurance? Is that just because of the stolen vehicles, or is it something else? Is there a specific rule of thumb through which we can know if your insurance deal is a rip-off? Hi friends, welcome to Canadian Motor Vibe, where we make car buying easy for you. Today we would be looking at what are the types of insurance that are available, what are the insurance that are legally required, and what are the insurance that suit your need. Stay till the end and you would know more about insurance. Let's talk about what car insurance types are available. To talk that, let's first understand what are the buckets. One is the optional bucket and one is the mandatory bucket. Mandatory bucket will include all that is required legally for you to drive a vehicle in Ontario or in Canada. In Ontario, you should have at least $200,000 of third-party liability coverage. This would cover for accidental damage or property damage or anything that might happen in an accident to someone else. Say for example, you dash your car to someone else, and if they get injured, this third-party liability coverage would cover for them. Second is the accidental benefits. This would cover you in case of any accidents, regardless of whose fault it is. And third coverage is for uninsured vehicle coverage. Say for example, any uninsured vehicle dashes you, or you come into a crash with any uninsured vehicle or a motorcycle or anything else. This will cover you in that case. As of July 1st, Ontario has revised how the accidental benefits would work. Direct compensation to property damage is no longer required as a legal requirement for your auto insurance. Say for example, you come under an accident which is not your fault. In that case, this would have covered you or your vehicle. Now you are no longer required to have this coverage under your insurance. There are also other benefits like caregiver benefits and a whole list of other benefits which are no longer required. Let's now talk about other optional benefits which are absolutely worth your penny. The first is the collision coverage. This will cover you in case if you hit, even if it's your fault. Second is the comprehensive coverage. Comprehensive would cover for everything other than collision, including the theft, vandalism, occurrences of nature, hailstorm, and anything else. There is other type of coverage which is maybe all perils included. This will be like a bundle of collision and comprehensive package. This deal is usually worth it because they give better rates, better discounts, and ultimately this gives you a peace of mind. There is another important coverage which insurance companies offer which are absolutely worth if you have your vehicles financed. Say for example, you hit any vehicle and your vehicle gets written off. Sometimes what would happen is the payout that insurance would pay you would be less than what would the loan be. As per insurance would pay you what the market rate of that vehicle is. Say for example, 10,000 is the market rate during the day of the accidents, but it might be possible that you still owe 11,000 because you took a bigger loan. The difference would be covered by this gap insurance in that case. Let's be real. Collision and comprehensive coverage are absolutely worth it just because of the peace of mind that it offers you. Accidents can happen anytime. Stolen vehicles can happen anytime, especially if you are in Ontario. One of this case and all of your savings can go to a toss. So make sure you can get the collision and the comprehensive coverage if you can afford them. It's absolutely worth it. There is one exception to this though. Make sure that you are not paying more than 10% of the market value of this car just in the collision and comprehensive coverage, because in that case it's better to keep the savings aside than pay the premium, because in case of accidents and in case of issues, your insurance would still be paying you the bare minimum, which is the market value of the car. Are you wondering why your neighbor is paying $1,400 while you end up paying $2,200 for a car insurance? Well, there are multiple factors that companies are looking for these days. The first is your driving record. If you have any accident histories, your insurance rate or the insurance premiums would go high. What is your age and experience? Insurance premium also change as per your age and driving experience. Where you live is a great factor or is a very important factor that insurance companies will look for. If your area has a high car theft issue, then your insurance premium would definitely be higher. Say for example, if you are in Ontario, especially the GTA, car thefts are higher in that area, so insurance premiums would be very high. The other factors that these companies would look is your vehicle itself. Some cars are target for vehicle thefts like Toyota Highlander, Lexus RX, Honda CR-V. These are very highly robbed cars, and that is why the insurance rate for these vehicles are very high. Insurance companies also check how long you drive annually. If you drive 10,000 kilometers a year, your insurance premium would be completely different to someone who would be driving 50,000 kilometers a year. Insurance companies might also check for your credit history. Let's talk about the most stolen vehicles in Canada. Especially in Ontario, if you live in the GTA area, your insurance premiums would be high because the vehicle thefts are higher. Some of the most stolen vehicles are Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, Honda Civic, Lexus RX, Lexus TX, Ram 1500 as well. So if you have one of these vehicles, you are probably paying a higher insurance premium just because they are stolen often. The newer SUVs which have keyless entry systems are being targeted by the thieves in Ontario. They basically are stealing these vehicles in Canada and Ontario to export them to the Middle Eastern and the European markets. So make sure your car is not in this list. Driving the Canada's most stolen vehicle, the Toyota RAV4, can increase your insurance premium by 18%. For luxury vehicles, some of the insurers are now having a surcharge of $300 to $500. In Ontario, the drivers are paying usually more than other provinces because the car theft rate is higher in Ontario. Now let's talk about the most common myths. You might have heard it, someone might have told you. Car color affects the insurance rates. Now, some believe that this might be true, but this is actually a myth. Your car color actually does not affect your insurance premium. What affects the insurance premiums are the factors that we discussed in this video, and what would affect certainly to your insurance premium is the vehicle that you actually drive and the area that you are living in. This brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for staying until the end watching this video, and please do let me know in the comment section below if I have missed out on any points. I would be happy to know.